And whatever you believe, your heart, you'll believe some. You don't have to wish. You have to believe.
Okay, speak about it.
Never wish. You believe.
Okay, now.
If you believe, then you will get more happier.
Come on.
And get more happier because you will be strong.
Come on now.
Be strong. Be more talented. Be strong. Be more helpful. Do not give up.
Come on now.
You can't get up.
Come on now.
You have to not give up.
And why shouldn't people give up?
Because if you don't never give up, if you give up, then you will never try. Just try. Just try for many times, and if it don't work, then try again.
Okay, now.
Try to the next one. Try whatever you want to do.
Okay, now.
Try to whatever you want to do.
All right.
Now, you can't give up because giving up, that's not going to help you. If you believe in yourself, that will help you. Please believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Believing is believing.
Inside of where?
Inside of your heart. Your heart loves you. Even like yourself. You love yourself. Now love yourself. Because yourself is going to take care of you. And you is going to take care of yourself.
Come on now. Speak that word.
Now, you don't have to give up. You have to try more than giving up. Giving up is not going to help you. I'm trying to say that to y'all, and y'all better listen. Because I did not give up. I kept on trying.
Okay.
And it worked.
All right now.
It worked.
Okay, she said it worked.
It had worked. If I did something I was wrong, but I said sorry, and that was not my fault. Now, if you say that if it's your fault, then it's not your fault. If it's somebody else's, then it is. It's somebody else's fault.
But remember, I always told you, we can never look.
You can never
look at yourself
and look at yourself
as the victim.
Because you is not no victim. You is not no victim. Victims give up. They give up. They don't never try.
Come on now.
And I'm not no victim because I try.
That's right.
I try. You have to believe in yourself. Don't be no victim. You know what victim is, guys. Because
with a victim mentality, you will always point the finger and blame someone else. And in reality, in any situation, you should be looking at yourself like, okay, what can I learn from this situation? What can I do to move past this in a healthy way? And it has everything to do with your mindset and your thoughts. What are you telling yourself? Are you steady speaking to yourself? Yeah, I always go through this. No one's never going to understand me. I'm always the outcast. I'm always feeling like this and feeling like that. No. You have to really get to yourself and ask yourself these questions, because in reality, the only way, we can have all of these mantras. We can say, oh, I love myself. I'm going to do great, yada, yada, yada. But then in reality, a lot of that is really filtered with a lot of coping mechanisms. We tell ourselves that no one loves us. We tell ourselves that, oh, I have to do everything by myself because I don't have no support. You may say that you don't have no support, but support is all around you, right? It's just up to you to open up your eyes to see that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to always look at things as a negative. Oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. This is really negative for me, yada, yada, yada. Most of the time, if you're feeling discomfort, then that's really a plus, because that situation is showing you that you can grow. That situation that you're in is showing you, okay, in what area of my life that I need to clean up. And most of the time when we find one area, it's all around the board. And so that stems all the way back. And they always call it the rabbit hole, but
the rabbit hole is not real. It could be real. It could be real, but it's not real. Like it's not real already. It passed. It already passed.
Come on now. Say it.
It is already passed. You don't need that no more.
Yep.
You do not need that no more.
Yep.
You need something else.
Come on now.
You need something else. Inside
and what
your
she's
heart.
saying, let me say this real quick.
This is your heart.
Come on now, let me say this.
You need your heart.
Okay, let me say this real quick. And what she said, I like what you said. You said that they don't need it anymore. We don't need that anymore. Okay, so when we are dealing with
the rabbit holes.
Yeah, the rabbit holes and past situations, we like to relive those same emotions. Okay, say if a person says something to me and it has triggered something inside of me, I will automatically get that thought on a subconscious level, right?
Yep.
And I will relive what has already passed. But we don't have to live in that rabbit hole. That's the past. That's deep waters. You have to learn how to swim through those waters and keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what she just said. And I love what you said, girl. Come on now, girl. You better speak that word.
But you know what? If you get stuck on this one place, you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need your stuck one place.
Come on.
Because that is old. You move away from that. You move away from that old stuff. You go to a new stuff.
That's right.
You go to new stuff and don't tear it up.
Come on. Ooh, girl, you better speak.
Do not tear it up.
Girl.
Because you won't never grow if you tear it up.
Wow.
If you don't tear it up, then you will grow.
Come on now, building healthy foundations. But in order for you to build a healthy foundation, you have to move
to the next thing. You don't have to stay to the old stuff because that's broken already.
Woo, baby!
That was a broken
Come
curse.
on now!
That's a broken curse.
Woo!
On you. But you know what? That people whoever broke a curse on you, they got it back to them. They got it back to them.
Come on now.
It's not your fault. It's their fault.
And guess what? It's that person's fault. That person's fault. And you know what? Let me just say this. I don't want to place the blame on anyone because it's just a cycle. It's a cycle that's repeating itself. This is why it's good, like you just said, baby. You have to move past that old stuff. Reprogram your mind. You cannot go into something else if you have not deprogrammed. And that has everything to do with your belief system. So what are you believing in? Are you able to look at things on a higher level instead of just a lower level and narrow? Come on now. You have to be able to say, okay, let me open up my mind and let me see what else I can do as far as habits, because we all form them, our thinking process, our mindsets. Your state of being will tell you everything. I don't care. Listen, you can have a mansion, you can have $1 billion, but that mindset up here, that mindset, you know, we have two minds. That mindset is going to.
One eye.
That
right
mind. Come on now. What you say?
One eye is right here. One eye, left eye, right eye, whatever eye it is. Cause you know what, you do not, cause you know what, even if you was at an old job and they was trying to put a curse on you. But that was their fault, not your fault. Cause you know what? Your fault is none. Your fault is none. It's none.
Okay.
You is the right gift of God.
Woo!
You is the right gift. Some of them is, some of them not. Because they was slick. And they was trying to put you in trouble.
Come on now.
And they was trying to get you in jail too.
See?
And they were like, I'm going to put a curse on them to kill them. But no, you're not going to do that, because God is going to break the spell off of you.
Whoa, girl.
He is going to break the spell off of you. Even like the angels is going to break the spell off of you too.
Come on now.
You do not need no one. You need no one to please. You don't need no one to please. You only have to please yourself.
But it has to come from a healthy space.
Yeah, it has to come from a healthy space, not an unhealthy space.
It has to come from within, and this is why I say we live our lives not being taught to have self-love, but we live our lives trying to associate ourselves with others. And sometimes it's coming from a scale of people pleasing. You know, you see it every day in social media. You see it in our careers that we have, different relationships that we have. And it's like, have you even stopped for a moment? Take a moment and ask yourself what it is that you really want. What do I want? And don't feel bad about it. You see what I'm saying? That's a spiritual attack right there. When you ask yourself, what do I want for myself? And then all of a sudden you have a stream of negative thoughts that are filtering that. It's like, okay, you want greatness and you dream of this greatness, right? But what steps are you taking? And it has everything to do with sometimes the people that you deal with. And this is why I say it's very important for you to know who you are, learn yourself, know who you are, and know that you cannot be around everybody. Even some people that you used to deal with, you can't deal with no more, because guess what? They're in the same spots. They're stuck in the same stagnant ass place. We are we are moving into a whole nother realm, okay, people? I know y'all see it, all of this stuff that is happening around us. Come on now.
But you know what? You know what? Those people were trying to put a curse on you. And they are not, because they are going to get in trouble. They are going to get in trouble.
By who? The divine.
Yeah, the divine is going to break off that spell. And then they're going to be good to you. They is going to be happy. They're not going to worry, because when they were little, probably they were worrying too.
And those are all low vibrational energies. When we worry, when we try to place our happiness on others. Listen, it's all low vibration. And a lot of people, you know what, like I said, you can have all of the mantras in the world. Oh, I'm going to love myself and I'm going to do this and do that. Okay, but what are you doing to maintain that high level? And let me just say this. Every day, it's not perfect. You don't wake up bubbly and happy all the time. Of course, we all go through stuff, but it's your mindset and your reactions and how you deal with those things. If you constantly telling yourself that you're going to be stuck, I'm going to be stuck, I'm going to stay here forever. What? Listen, you are creating your own reality. You guys have to understand that. You have to be mindful of what you say and what you're telling yourself.
And you.
Come on.
Even if you don't give up. You never give up.
Yeah.
You never give up. You stay true to yourself.
Come on, girl. You better, listen back.
You stay true to yourself.
That's right, baby. And why should they stay true to themselves?
Because the divines said that you was going to stay true to yourself.
She said the divines, okay?
Or the angels. The angels is the divines.
The angels. Listen, the spiritual guys, the divine, whatever it is that you want to call this big old beautiful universe that we have, honey.
You know what? This universe is a woman. It's not a man. It's a woman.
And let me just wait, and let me just not take away.
That is the queen, and that's the queen. That is the queen, and I know how that you could be sad and stuff when you wake up in the morning sometimes, but you don't have to be sad all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be worried, because worried, I was worried, but I stopped that. I stopped being worried.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped it.
And why was you worried?
Because that if I was worried, then I would have been like, oh, okay, I'm just scared, so I'm not scared.
Mm-hmm.
Worry means that you're scared.
Yep, come on now. And it can come from any place.
You know what? Even like I said this, some in those countries, when some people is born,
mm-hmm.
they don't got no belly buttons cause they is unhealthy and healthy. They is unhealthy. They are unhealthy. They don't have no belly button. They have none. But you had to give those people some. Even if some lonely people is out here,
mm-hmm.
you have to give them stuff. You have to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't even know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Some of them do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Some poor people do. Some don't. Because they lost their home.
And let me just say this real quick. Let me just say this.
Or
they
never had no home before.
And let me just say this, and I like what you just said. We have to understand that we are rich already, y'all. This is why I always say that. You don't need no label. Let me tell you something. Anytime you feel like you need a label, anytime you feel like you need to have something in order to fill this void, that's a curse by itself. That's a spell all by itself. I keep on telling y'all, when y'all go out here to these stores, to these high-end stores, and y'all feel like y'all have to have that next handbag, honey, that come out, or feel like y'all have to have that next piece of item that then came out, listen, that's a spell all by itself. Y'all better start getting into these labels. Start researching and understanding where they're coming from. Okay? I'm telling y'all. Anything can make you feel like you need. We don't need and want for anything. We don't need and want for anything. Let me say it again. Look, like my dear, let me say it again. Okay? We don't need and want for anything. We have everything that we need inside of us already. It is up to us solely to make it happen.
And you know what?
Those are facts.
You know what you could do?
Speak about it.
You know what you could do? Stop worrying.
Stop worrying? Girl,
Because worrying is not going to make you far. Worrying is just going to make you stay right here.
It's going to make you stay stuck. We don't want to stay stuck in 2019.
You know what? And it's going to be 2022.
Woo, girl.
It's going to be 2020.
2020.
Yes.
Babe.
2020. And after 2020 is going to be 2021.
Okay.
And you have to, and you don't have to give up.
You don't have to give up.
You have to stay true to yourself. You have to think of energy, because energy is real.
Energy is everything. You have to release.
You have to just, you can't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck.
Come on, baby.
You have to get out of that. You have to get out of that. You don't stay stuck. You move on to the next stuff. You move on, and if that old, then you move on to the next thing.
Because let me just enlighten y'all real quick. We are all here to have a human experience. We are all traveling. So what you pick and choose to focus on is it's a filter. All of our experiences are nothing but filters, okay? We are the vessel, and how we filter things is going to determine the outcome. So you can think of it on a broader scale, or you can be like, well, let me just go through this and yada 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 yada. The best way for you to raise your vibration is to understand that we are all connected, and I am you and you are me, right?
Or you know what you can do?
You got caught up on my words.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was talking about me. I was trying to figure out what way to.
But you know what? If you don't stay true to yourself, then you won't never grow. You won't never grow. If you move on to next stuff, I told you, if you move on to the next stuff, then you could grow.
Healthy. And y'all, listen, let me tell y'all.
You don't be like this. Oh, cause you are not no victim, or you not no baby.
Right.
You are grown, or you a kid.
And let me just say this, because let me not just take away from the people that have been through things that are very traumatic. Yes, we are here in physical form, and it means that we have all experienced some level of traumatic. And I don't want to take away from that, and I want to be really, really compassionate to those who have gone through things, and it's taken them time. You know, this it's a lifelong journey. It takes time to heal. It takes a lifetime to heal. So it would never end. You know, it would never end. It would never end, and it's a lifelong journey. So, allow me to say that, and have a genuine behind it, because we all go through things, and of course we all process things on a different scale, you know, and it's really unfortunate. Is very sad. This is why it's important for people to recognize issues and get help for them, because it can take away from our innocence. It can take away from our power. Our power. That's our. Let me tell y'all something. Our power.
Our power is our energy.
Come on now.
Our energy is our power. Look at our soul. Look at our soul.
Mm-hmm.
Our soul is connected to other souls.
Girl, you better stop. Girl, hey, y'all better listen.
It's connect. You know what? Even like your brain is connected right here to your head.
Baby.
To your head. Everybody's is like this.
Wow. Hey, y'all, that's deep.
You do not be like, oh. You don't be like that. You're not no victim.
We're not nobody's victim. Let me just say this. Things happen to us. Listen, things happen to us, right? We go through different experiences, but we are not no one's victim, and no one is our victim. Guess what? We have the opportunity right now to rise above that. We have the opportunity right now to say, you know what? If this don't feel good to me, let me remove myself from this. If this is not putting me on my path, if this isn't path associated with me, let me remove myself completely. Understand me? Because anytime we take a detour, you don't know what's down that path. So it is up to you solely. Guess what? If you're not on path, you're going to get on path. Because guess what? Those experiences that you go through, they're going to make sure it happen for you. I'm telling you the tea, okay, baby? So, we're going to, hold on 1 second. We're going to finish this. We're going to do another little episode, hunty. I like having these little talks, girl. Look, my baby got a lot of wisdom, okay? And,
You know what?
Okay.
And, you know what? And if you stay true to yourself, then you'll have all the power and you'll be strong. You will be strong.
Yeah.
You'll break that down.
Yeah.
You'll break people. You'll break people who put a spell on you. They're gonna be like, oh no, please.
That authenticity is gonna kill them, baby. That authenticity gonna be like, you know what? Your authenticity will shine a light in somebody else's darkness. Okay, believe that.
You know
it will expose after a while.
And you know what? And the dark is going to try to stop the light, but the light is the rising sun. The light is your power. The light The light is that you could be truthful. You is the gift of God. God love you. God love you even if you was the darkness, but you still don't have to be the darkness.
Oh, I'm receiving this, baby. I'm receiving it. Keep on speaking.
You don't have to be the darkness.
Keep on speaking.
You could be the helpful one. Everybody could be helpful. Everybody. You don't have to be like, oh no, I'm not going to be helpful. I am just going to be me. I am just going to be bad, but you don't have to. Cause bad is not going to help you. Bad is going to make you stay low.
Ooh!
Low down to the ground.
Girl, you better, girl.
You is going to get into that dirt, and then you're going to be like, and then you won't never be alive.
Girl, I'm gonna give you a raise on your allowance, Pastor. Come on now. No. Come on. You die for so long, cause you know what? If you worry, then you'll get dropped down here. Drop down in that like that dirt. Or say if you were melting by the sun, cause the sun is helpful. The sun won't kill you. The sun will kill the darkness. Because the sun is lightness. And let me just say this real quick.
You know what? Whatever who had lightness, like a bulb, people be like, oh no, a bulb or something. Cause
that's that light.
Cause that's that light. That light is going to kill you. That light is going to kill. That light is going to kill that other people.
And what are you willing to sacrifice? Because when she say kill you, that it's going to kill you. The death part of us, it's the sacrifice. What are we willing to sacrifice? Are we willing to sacrifice our old way of thinking, our old mindsets? Because if we are able to take those things and kill them negative thoughts, and kill that negative all the negative situations that we've gone through, y'all, all of that shit, if you killed all of that, guess what? You can have a rebirth, and that's what that rebirth is.
You know
growing.
What? You know what? If you crush all that, garbage and stuff up, if you like chew it like a monster, it'll be like.
And by chewing it,
and then you know what? If you chew it by a monster, then the monster won't kill you.
Guess what? The monsters is them negative thoughts, though, right?
But you know what? Some monsters is mean, some is not.
And that's why you have to.
Cause you know what?
Accept yourself.
Cause you know what? You could do science on them, and you could do research, and then if their skin is raggedy, then you'll have to make them more helpful because you'll have to get that poisoning out of them. You'll have to push that poison out of their stomach. You'll have to be like this, and then they're going to be spitting it out.
You know what though? Let me tell y'all.
And then if no more not coming out, then you're done. They are helpful and truthful to you.
The metaphors.
I'm sorry. You speak. I'm going to say after you.
Okay. No. Hey, girl. Hey, you on a roll. No, for real. Now listen, y'all.
I forgot my thought.
You forgot your thought, girl. Girl, hey, you channeling all that information, baby.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have my YouTube channel too.
Okay.
I could be a Disney person, but I could be a true Disney.
You could be your own person, though. Let me just say that because these labels. Let me tell y'all something. Let me say it again. These labels is what keeps us held back. I don't identify with nothing. Okay. I don't belong to anything. Okay. So once you start to understand that, you are able to float higher, and you are able to let it flow, because these titles, these grand scheme of things, it keeps us like this. Baggage. So you said you're gonna start your own. You're gonna start your own.
My own YouTube channel. Yeah, my own. But you know what? If you get all that poisoning out, then the world is going to be like, the world,
a better place.
The world will be like, I smell good, and I will be fresh.
The trees.
The trees.
The environment.
And you know what? You can't smoke because you'll die off of that too. You can't smoke because that's not healthy. You had to throw all that stuff away if you smoke when you was younger. Cause you know what? Have you seen those little TV things? Those old people have those little things in their neck.
To help them speak.
They sound like a robot.
Yeah.
They sound like this.
Because they put things in our environment.
I was smoking.
Yeah, they put things in our environment because they know that we are weak to the flesh. We're weak to our flesh, so we want to do things to escape. So they put things in front of us, dangle in front of us. Oh, you know, everything is going to be okay if you do this and do that.
Yeah.
Then the next 5, 6, 7 years, we found ourselves sick, ill, trying to adopt this brand new way of thinking and eating just to repair ourselves or to reverse what's already done. And in reality, it's all the setup. So it's really mindful that we understand what is happening around us and trying to change some things within our own self. It starts with self first. Once you are able to identify with what's going on inside of you and accept that. Listen, let me tell y'all something. You don't have to accept what other people say that is degrading or that is very nasty. You can really accept, like, is there any truth to always reevaluate yourself? Is there any truth to me feeling like this? Is there any truth to me? Why do I feel doubt? Why do I have self-hatred? Why do I feel like I'm not good enough? Why do I feel so rejected? Why do I feel so abandoned? Why am I not able to commit? You ask yourself these questions and really get down to the bottom. And once you do that, it's going to really help you place yourself in a state of being that you're able to move in and out. You're able to pick and choose your battles. And this is what they're saying when they say that. And I understand that because you will be able to identify who you are as a person, what you're here to do, your path, your purpose, whatever it is. And you're going to say, I need to move towards that. What is the best way that I can move towards that? And let me get to that point. And let me not only get to that point, but let me allow myself to go through these experiences and still maintain that beautiful spirit, that pure-hearted spirit that we all have inside of us. We have to accept that dark side of us, and it's okay, you know? It's okay.
And you know what? That dark side is going to go away from you. Cause
it'll be a balance. That's the yin and yang, y'all.
Because you know what? The light will always shine on you.
The light will always shine, but
the light, you know what? You never give up, cause you know what? If you give up, the light will still like be still truthful, but